Tesamorelin, the medical GH secretagogue with fat loss potential. Today we're covering tesamorelin, a next-generation growth hormone-releasing hormone, GHRH analog. Unlike older peptides like GHRP6 or hexarelin, tesamorelin is an FDA-approved drug for a specific medical use, but athletes are interested in it for something else: fat loss and body composition. How does it work? What makes it different? And what do trainers and bodybuilders actually report? Let's dive in. What is tesamorelin? Tesamorelin is a synthetic analog of growth hormone-releasing hormone, GHRH. It binds to the pituitary GHRH receptor, stimulating endogenous GH secretion in a more physiological pattern. Developed and approved for HIV-associated lipodystrophy, abnormal fat redistribution. Administered by subcutaneous injection, usually once daily. How tesamorelin differs from GRPs. Mechanism. It mimics the natural GHRH rather than acting on the ghrelin receptor like GRPs do. Pulsatile GH release. Because it follows the normal GHRH pathway, it causes fewer abnormal spikes of cortisol and prolactin. Longer chain peptide. More stable in the body, can be dosed once per day. Clinical backing. There's real human data on fat loss and metabolic effects. Benefits reported by studies and bodybuilders. Reduced visceral or abdominal fat. This is the main medical indication. Increased endogenous GH and IGF-1. Improved recovery, lean mass support. Better lipid profile and insulin sensitivity in some trials. More physiological, less water retention and fewer side effects compared to GRP2/6. Once daily dosing, easier protocol. Side effects and concerns. Injection site reactions, redness, itching, swelling. Joint pain or carpal tunnel symptoms, GH-related. Potential increase in blood sugar, needs monitoring in diabetics. Not a magic fat burner. Results take months and diet still matters. Expensive, since it's a branded pharmaceutical. Science versus real world. Studies in HIV lipodystrophy, tesamorelin reduced visceral fat by 15 to 18% over 6 months and raised IGF-1 significantly. Athletes. Bodybuilders who experiment with it often report a cleaner GH elevation, less bloat, subtle fat loss over weeks, improved sleep. Trainers. Most coaches see it as a niche compound for advanced athletes. Cost is the main barrier. Dosing. Reports, not medical advice. Clinical use. 2 milligrams subcutaneous once daily. Bodybuilding forums often mention similar dosing, taken before bed or in the morning. Some combine tesamorelin with CJC 2095 no-DAC or ipamorelin. Conclusion. Tesamorelin is essentially a pharmaceutical-grade GHRH analog. It can raise GH and IGF-1 in a cleaner, more physiological way than the older GRPs, and clinical data shows real reductions in visceral fat. The downsides are cost, daily injections, and it's not an instant fat loss miracle. Still, for bodybuilders and trainers looking for a medically backed peptide, tesamorelin is one of the most interesting options on the market today.